Do you think his aggressiveness fed into the aggressive product launches and these bold ideas like the iPad and the iPhone, and then once he died and it became a nicer place to live, perhaps they're taking their time now, they're maybe overthinking things? Do you think that's a possibility?
Yeah, and I think it's sort of the reason why democracies sometimes struggle when compared to dictatorships. I've heard people, sort of tangential to this, but people in Washington D.C. complaining that trying to get environmental regulations passed is so hard when you have to go through this process of democracy. Whereas they'll sort of say jokingly, like, if we were just China, we could just get this done. China can just do it. So Steve was a dictator, and he could rule by fiat. He could just give orders. The other thing that I don't mean to make him sound like a bad guy. The other thing is that Steve was incredibly charismatic. You see, and he was like really, really seductive and charismatic, and was a great leader in the sense that he could inspire people too. And so they don't have that. They don't have a product lead. And I think they spent some time. I think they devoted some time internally just to wrangling among themselves, and there was this power struggle internally, and they finally got rid of a guy who was kind of causing a lot of problems, who had been very close with Steve. So I think, yeah, that the inevitable sort of infighting happened after he died and after he was gone. So, yeah, that's in a sense what's happened. And I think Tim Cook is a very incredibly brilliant guy and a great CEO. But his expertise is in supply chain management and logistics and running things on time. He's great at that. But I don't think he has the sort of the eye or the sort of ability to conceive of a product and then to drive it through the way Steve Jobs did.